So, as you can tell, I'm in an old Land Rover and having way too much fun with my man Bob Burns here from Land Rover Range Rover, and we're gonna take this bad boy for a ride. A real ride, an old school ride. Coming up next on the Fast Lane Car. What year is this bad boy?
1970.
Yeah.
Series 2A.
Series 2A Range
88
Rover.
inch, no, Land Rover.
Land Rover.
They're all Land Rovers, only some are Range Rovers.
All right, what's the difference? I'm always confused by
The
that.
company's Land Rover. Everything we build is a Land Rover.
Okay.
This is a Land Rover Series 2A, 88 inch, was a station wagon, now it's a cabriolet.
Defender.
And you just drove, not a Defender. It wasn't Defender until 1990.
So it's just a series.
Series 88 inch wheelbase.
Really?
Yep.
That's so cool.
Originally we had Land Rovers and Land Rovers. That's all we had.
Yeah.
Short wheelbase, which this is, and long wheelbase, which was varying, but the last long wheelbase was a 109. And then we built the latest version that we see today of this is a 90 Land Rover, now called Defender 90, but it was just a Land Rover 90. And a Land Rover 110 was the long wheelbase.
So this is the one that Marlon Perkins would have been.
He would have hung out in this while Jim went out and was
and
abused by African wildlife on a regular basis.
Jim, you go out and neuter that tiger while I stay back here and make
And
sure.
talk about Wild Kingdom, Mutual of Omaha.
Exactly.
So Jim might need that at some point because I keep sending him out.
So how many gears we got? 4 it looks like.
4 were in low range, so 4 in low range, 4 in high range.
And it seems to do just fine. How much horsepower do you think?
Oh, originally?
Yeah.
Probably around 70. Today?
Yeah.
Not so much. But it doesn't need it. It's not about horsepower. It's about still the same concept of the Range Rover Sport you drove today. Long, travel, suspension. So we're going through the same stuff the Sport went through. It does.
Front lockers,
it's
yeah,
a
that's pretty
part-time
cool.
four-wheel drive
Yeah.
system, so the hubs are locked.
And here we go down the hill.
Low range.
And your foot.
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
Now we're just using engine braking to come down the hill. As long as Jen doesn't end up in the
Jen,
front
how you
seat.
doing back there?
I'm doing great.
You liking this?
I'm loving it.
All right, good. You look kind of tentative up there.
No, I'm good.
Okay, all right. As long as you're good. Quite the adventure in this.
It's the only way to go.
Yeah.
A real sunroof.
You know, there's that saying, the less you have around you, the more fun. So a convertible is more fun than a coupe, and a motorcycle is more fun than a car.
Than anything.
Yeah, exactly. That's doing great.
So I'm accelerating right now. We can go slower just on the engine braking. And that's where our control comes from, rather than counting on brakes. Eventually, our goal is to move the speedo needle off the peg once. Haven't done that yet.
All right. All right. Well, we're still below whatever the minimum number is there. But all the lights are off, which is a good thing. Okay,
Yes.
Here we go. It's going to get a little steep and deep here. A little steep and deep. This is so cool. I have to... Whoa! Are you okay?
Yeah.
I have to be honest, I think this is more fun than the brand new Range Rover Sport.
It's certainly different.
You should sell more of these. Build this again, please.
Well, let's put you in this on the highway and see your opinion after that.
Yeah.
You can start a campaign, Roman, for the comeback.
For the comeback of
Very
the old Series
windblown
2.
look.
So no power steering, no power brakes.
No power steering. You can see we're hanging onto that wheel, keeping. This is where our one of our keep your thumbs out, because sometimes that wheel, you can see it kicks back and forth, and you don't want your thumbs on the inside if it does that. So
Yeah,
you
you can
keep a
break
good firm grip out there. Absolutely, have them pointing the opposite direction. So it's still all engine braking, working us down the hill. But now you have to work to make it through the chicane.
Are you gonna be able to go up this hill as well?
Yeah, we can go up this hill.
Yeah. It's pretty steep. Look at that. That is steep and deep. Steep and deep. All right. So old school technology at its best. We have none of the modern creature comforts, but we do have a Land Rover that's as capable, right? You gonna make it up the hill?
We're gonna get up the hill, I think.
As capable as the current. Uh-oh, I spoke too soon.
Well, we might have to restart.
Uh-oh.
Well, our mantra is as slowly as possible, as fast as necessary.
All right. We go for it again?
We'll go for it again.
All right, one more time. One more time up this rather steep hill. If we can get it started again. Oh yes, the fun of old school off-roading. All right, here we go.
Elevators and hills.
Take a run for it. No synchros, so it's a little tricky sometimes. I think you're in gear.
I want to be in gear. We're flooded on the hill.
No, you got it. Come on, come on, come on, baby. Come on, there's a hill. It's steeper than it looks. All right, here we go. Give her the beans, Bob. Give her the beans. Come on, you can do it. Woohoo! Oh yeah. Here we go. As always, we made it. Woo! This is Roman, Bob, and
Jen.
saying thanks for watching, and see you next time on the Fast Lane Car, because man, we do things old school.
See you at the top of the hill.